How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Hope you're all doing well. Just a quick video here. First things first, I want to just mention I've had this in my collection here for quite a while, over a year, maybe 2 years. Faith No More Angel Dust. Now, I have listened to it in the car before, but not extensively, and I went back and gave it a second listen. Now, Faith No More is one of those bands, when you first put one of their albums on, it's a bit polarizing. It's good music, obviously, but it takes a few listens to really, at least for me, for the music to catch on. And now I get it. I understand why this is highly regarded as one of the best metal albums of the 90s. Angel Dust is a really good album. I love it. Almost all of the songs on it, well, I would say every single song on the album is really good. Everything's Ruined. RV. I love the song Midlife Crisis too. So yeah, if you haven't heard this album, Faith No More Angel Dust, or any of their albums for that matter, definitely check them out, but I would start with Angel Dust. The next thing is a few pickups here. Not really gaming related, more pop culture related, but I have to just come clean and admit I am addicted to Funko Pops. I try my best not to buy them. They take up so much room. But like when I see one that's really, in my eyes, special, typically the horror related Funko Pops, I gravitate towards them so quickly. Now back in the day, make sure I get this right here. The Friday the 13th Funko Pop, I think this might have been the first Funko Pop ever released. Maybe not. I mean, it is number one, the Jason Voorhees Funko Pop. And I ended up picking this up on, I don't even know where, I think maybe Amazon. Recently, a couple of years ago. Really cool. I try to collect as many of the horror-themed Funko Pops as I can. And then I went into Shoppers Drug Mart the other day, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Because typically, these are the ones that people gravitate towards, right? I saw another Jason Voorhees, and I wasn't quite sure if it was the same one that I already had. And I picked it up. Now, what's interesting to note is this is a reissue, because the original, he had, like, everything's just a different color, and there's more blood, I think, on the new mask, but they made his skin blue in the new variant. But yeah, a reissue of the same Funko Pop, if you can wrap your head around that. The box is a little bit different on the back, and as you can see here, like I said, here's the original, and then you can see the blue on the reissue. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Funko Pop creating variants. And then I picked up, this is my third Chucky Funko Pop. I picked this one up. I guess this has ties to the TV show, but it looks so cool I had to have it. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to walk past this and not pick it up. So, what I really wanted to talk about here today was how scary it's become as far as the cost of this hobby is concerned. It has gotten ridiculously scary. The cost of the consoles, the cost of the games, absolutely through the roof. So, yeah, the more and more I see these videos popping up on my feed, and I'm watching the doom and gloom, the news reports, and I'm seeing what's happening with the gaming industry moving towards all digital. I think I'm just going to stay in my own lane and just gravitate towards what I haven't picked up for the Xbox One and the Series X. But as far as trying to continue with this hobby is concerned, as far as trying to pick up the next Xbox console that comes out or the next PlayStation console, it's starting to pass me by. I can barely even play the games that I have in front of me, let alone entertain buying new games coming out for new consoles. So, yeah, I mean, I understand the economy's not very good right now, but just the thought of a new Xbox coming out in 2027 going for $1,000 or a new PlayStation 6 going for $1,200 as an example, that's just a bit too much for me, right? That's too much. So yeah, it's like I said, the prices are scary right now. Switch 2 games creeping up on $100 Canadian. That's not good. That's really not good. I can't justify that. So yeah, again, we've talked about this before on the channel, but I just wanted to just sort of nail that home. It is scary for a lot of us right now because this is a hobby that we really enjoy, and it wasn't even that long ago, 10 years ago, where you could go out all day and pick up new titles, and it wouldn't be putting a dent necessarily in your paycheck. But now, oh my God, it's crazy. I don't know. I see these YouTubers out there that post these videos constantly chasing the dragon, playing brand new day one games, and posting reviews or initial impressions videos. And man, that's got to be expensive, right? No? So, yeah, I guess I'm a product of my age too, right? Because one could argue I should have more time now than when I was younger, because when you're younger, you're always outside, you're running around, you're busy with school, other extracurricular activities, chasing girls, playing hockey, sports, things of that nature. But it's not the case. It's just really not the case, because I am super busy, and when I'm not busy, sometimes I don't even feel like gaming. I feel like I just want to just not think too much and just put something on relaxing on YouTube and watch a video. And you guys that are my age can probably relate, but like you've got a list of channels that you're subscribed to on YouTube, and you like to keep up with their content. And if you don't watch YouTube for a day or two, okay, and then you log into your YouTube account, then you've got all this fresh content on your feed that you feel like you need to get caught up on. And I have some channels that I really enjoy watching their content, and I can't help but watch every video that they put out. And sometimes I could spend easily a couple hours a night just watching all these videos, getting caught up on my feed. And that's really a lot of times what takes away from my gaming, unfortunately. I know that's a me problem. I need to sort of maybe scale back on watching so much YouTube content. But like even now, when I put a game on, I put one on the other night on the Xbox Series X, The Observer. I'm not quite sure about it yet. I'm not prepared to really talk about it, but yeah, I don't know. I got about 45 minutes into it, and I had to put it down and walk away from it. It was just I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. So. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to talk about. It's just it's. I guess I'm glad I bought a Series X when I did, because now they're much more expensive, and God, I don't know. I feel for anyone out there that's just getting into the hobby, even those who are looking to collect retro. I don't know. I don't know if the same me in 2025, if I were to go out and try to reacquire what I have, obviously that's going to cost a lot more than what I paid for it, right? So it's one of those things too, where it's like I don't have any reason to get rid of anything that I've acquired, but we've all seen it before. You go down that road where you just feel like selling off a bunch of your games, and then years later you go to try to buy those games again, and it's too little, too late, right? The ship has already passed by. But yeah, all I can do now is, I'm happy for you guys and gals out there that are buying all the new games and the new consoles, and you're enjoying the latest and greatest technology. But all I can do is watch as a spectator in the audience. I can't join in on that, unfortunately. It's not that I can't afford it, because I can, but I can't justify it. I really can't. I got my own backlog of games I need to deal with. And like I said, I don't feel like spending $100 on a video game. I know I can buy games used. I know. But sometimes it is nice to buy games day one as well. I do enjoy that feeling, that excitement, but we all have to be a little bit more responsible with our money to a certain extent right now. Things are really tough. A lot of people out there living lean, trying to scrape by, collecting cans on the side of the road, returning bottles, selling things on Facebook Marketplace to be able to afford buy another game, right? Whatever it takes. But yeah. For you guys out there that are struggling right now and you're seeing the costs of everything rise, I totally feel your pain. So, like I said, don't lose focus. If you're like me, just enjoy your back catalog of games. Stop stressing out over all the new releases, okay? Let that stuff go. Let it go. It'll be there someday for you. Just play what you have, right? And I've been guilty of that myself. Honestly, slap me on the wrist. I've been a repeat offender of that. But lately, I've just been tuning out the new releases, and I've just been enjoying my back catalog. So you guys should be doing the same as well. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. Just a little bit of a rant conversation piece. I hope to have a real Halloween-centric video out closer to Halloween if I can find the time. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a good night wherever you are. And thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.